So the DIY design series is coming at you right now. We've been doing YouTube for over 3 years, and I know we've helped a lot of people design their backyards, but right now I want to take the time and really break down what goes into designing and then building your backyard. A whole series right now of how to do it yourself. I'm going to walk you through all the steps to make sure that you design your backyard not only with confidence, but correctly and with authority that you are doing it correctly. I can't wait to be in this journey with you, and here we go. So before we get too deep in the DIY design series, I want you to first identify the most common problems that we see in the backyard design world right now. And the biggest one, and you probably identified this as well, is that people still look at their backyards as landscapes. We're gonna go work on the back landscape. We're gonna beautify the landscape. I just wanna restate this. I've said it so many times on my YouTube channel, but it really isn't landscaping anymore. It's not just having a pretty backyard to look at from inside your house, flower beds around the perimeter, maybe a big lawn, and maybe a small patio, and you might have a grill in the backyard. So I really don't want you to think of your new backyard as anything like that. I want you to realize what we're doing and what we're talking about and the transformation that I want you to, first of all, have in your mind. We're designing a backyard living space. It's a space for you to live with your family, with your friends, to be able to have a place for you and your family, or just you, to go in the backyard and relax, take in nature and live in, experience life. One of my favorite things to do, and I say this all the time, is to go in my backyard all by myself, have a cup of coffee in hand, and just listen to the life that's all around and recharge my batteries. But then it's so fun to also, in the evening hours, turn on the grill and invite people over to experience that time with. So that's what we're going over right now, is how to design a backyard living space. And I want you to please put that into your mind right now, that it's all about living in your backyard. And this might sound like a stretch, but this is truly an opportunity for you to have a better life. I mean it when I say it, because you've probably heard it in other videos that backyard living, installing and doing a backyard living space, will change your life. It'll also change the life of those that are in your circle, your close friends, your family, and really by extension, those that are in your neighborhood and those that are in your extended circle. It will change their life. You will have a place to build the best memories in. And that's your backyard living space in your new backyard life. Now, I want to even say this warning that you might have experienced, and that's with landscape contractors in your area. In fact, you might have looked for help with your backyard space. And you type in, a lot of people don't even know what to type in when they're talking about backyard living. So they'll just revert back to what they used to do, and that's landscaping. So they'll type in for a local landscaper, and a landscaper might even come out to your house to try to help you. And their first question is often, well, what do you want? And so they're leaving it on you to decide what your backyard should be like. And you honestly don't know. You're not the professional for doing backyard living spaces. So guess what happens? He starts giving some ideas, and it turns into the exact same landscape that's been done for 50 years. It's the same one that we had when we were young, when our parents had. And it's the big lawn with flower beds around, with a small patio and a grill, maybe. Now they might add a fireplace or a fire pit. But really, more than likely, that is what you would get by hiring a local landscaper. Another common caution that I want to just make you aware of is that people want a backyard living space. They want a new backyard, but then they go on Instagram and they go on, Pinterest or house.com, and then they get these ideas, but then they end up asking their friends or their family members that maybe have got a new landscape done recently. That friend starts giving them advice, and it just again turns out to be the same old backyard with a small patio. And another little thing I just want to say is the stores often are marketing to you to get some more creative outdoor living items. They might even have a little built-in, grill area, or they might have a fire pit area, things that you can purchase. But a lot of times what homeowners will do is they'll buy these things and then they'll put them in their current patio right outside of their door. And now all you have is the same landscape with a patio, but you have some extra items that just honestly is cluttering the area. It's making it hard to move around in, hard to have flow in, hard to really enjoy. So those are some of the common things that I just want to get out of your mind, and that this whole series is going to teach you how to design and then build a space that has all the right flow, has the right destination, and has the outdoor living that will build those memories and keep you outside with your family and friends building those memories. Will you do this favor for me? Will you take this time and comment below? We want to hear from you so we can help you in the future video. What are the two biggest problems that you are facing or fears that you're facing as you're starting to think about and then design or even build your backyard? What are the two biggest things? It might be the design, that you're scared that you don't know how to do the design yourself. Or it could be the placement of where things go. You might know some of the items that you want, but not quite where to lay them out. Will you just let us know in the comments below, what are your two biggest fears? Because we really want to help you feel better about those. And we'll do this in the next video after we see all these comments. So what am I offering to you? Well, what I'm offering to you is how to design and build your outdoor space the new way, the modern way, a true outdoor or a true backyard living space. Think about when you go on vacation. People will save all year to go on that vacation with their family and with their friends because it's great, right? It builds those memories. But think about having that vacation in your backyard at all times. Remember, when you go on those vacations, oftentimes you're just outside. Those are the things that are drawing you to that vacation. It's being outside, relaxing, recharging with nature, and then spending time with your family and friends. Think about it. You think about, going to Hawaii or going to Mexico, going to some of these tropical areas, you're usually just wanting to spend time with your family and friends outside. And oftentimes there's fire features involved. Oftentimes there's a show, right? A lot of these things can be mimicked in your backyard at all times of year. So that's, again, what I want you to hear is that we're teaching you and we're providing you with true outdoor living design understanding and the ability to build it and do it yourself. So take this homeowner. He was a family man. Him and his wife had 2 kids. They enjoyed traveling. They enjoyed their vacation, and they spent a lot of money and energy each year taking their family to a tropical area. But they paused on that trip for 1 season, and they said, you know what, we're gonna take that budget and we're gonna put it into our backyard living space. So they hired us, and look at the way the space looked before. It was just the traditional backyard, kind of smaller, honestly. And it had a small patio in the back made of concrete. It had the traditional flower beds around the backyard, and it had the lawn in the center. So what they did is they took this and they created a backyard living space, and they enjoy it so much with their immediate family. Just those 4 get so much enjoyment out of the space. But now they entertain in the area all the time. They're bringing their friends in. He loves soccer, so he invites his friends to watch the soccer game. And as they're watching the soccer game, their kids are out, just golfing in that little tiny golf green that they put off to the side. And in the evening hours, they love that fire pit. They're spending time around that. And what he told me is that he can't believe how much this small backyard has changed the way they live. It's built these amazing memories for their family. They had a young family, and they have the best memories in this small little backyard space. So they took that 1-week vacation and they turned it into a staycation that they can enjoy every day right outside of their back door. And that's what we want for you. We want you in your backyard living in the space. Or take a look at this job. It's the Huffner property. It's amazing. We interviewed them at the end because they were just so ecstatic with their new backyard living space. And what he told me was amazing. He said that he actually went and looked for a new house that he can move in with his family. He was looking for houses with backyard living spaces. But he says he couldn't find them, and the ones that he could find, he couldn't afford because they were in such demand. Houses with backyard living spaces are in such demand. So what he said is that, why am I trying to move? We like our house, but we just need to create a new backyard living space. And that's what he did. Look at the way his job looked when he started. It just had a simple deck. It had that classic, old landscape from the 70s where they had the perimeter, they had the lawn, huge lawn. It had drainage problems, so they never went out there because they'd just get soaked. What he wanted is to create backyard living. Now, I really stressed to him the importance of creating destination and getting out into the landscape. And so we built a covered structure that was freestanding away from the house. And we're gonna teach you all about this in our next video, how to design that perfect backyard space. But I want you to hear right now what he did. We created a space from inside his house that he can be pulled out to. And that covered structure was a perfect eye catch, something that grabs your attention and pulls you outside to that space. So we created the covered structure. We have the fireplace. It was a wood burning fireplace, TV on top of it. We had the beautiful outdoor kitchen with a bar. We had the fire pit. Take a look at this picture right here, because I don't want to go into the interview because it would be just too much time. But the daughters came back home and they could not believe the fact that they wanted to be home. They had already moved out of the house, but every day they were coming home, back home to their parents' house to do their work. They would work from their backyard, they would plug in and they would do their work in the back. They said they're looking forward to having the family, to having kids that they could bring back home to the grandparents' house, because that's how much this new backyard living space meant to them. That's just what I want you to say. These backyard living spaces, when they're true living spaces, they're gonna attract your tribe. They're gonna attract your people home to live in and be just there. Beautiful example here of a backyard living space from nothing to true living, and that's what I want you to have. And then I want to let you see this small backyard, the Smith property, family home. They had a very traditional backyard, just kind of a cookie cutter backyard in a neighborhood. And what we did for them was just very simple. And it's something that I know you could do yourself, is create destination with a fire pit. We put it over in the corner to pull you outside again. We did the whole dining area. We did an outdoor kitchen. They did have that little covered area that was already built onto their house, and you might have one of those little ones. But what they did is they planned for a little fireplace in the future. So we plumbed it with gas for that future fireplace and extended outdoor living underneath that cover. And then they did the whole area for their kids, because their kids were very young. So they did a play structure, kind of a clubhouse with a climbing wall, swings, and then they did their garden. So that was their destinations that they chose for their first phase. So remember that as you're thinking about your space, kind of go for the dream. Kind of think about what you're gonna do for the now, but what you're gonna do for the future. Because I want you to get it all in, and you can do it over seasons, over years. You don't have to do it all at one time. So that was 3 examples of homeowners just like you that were able to change their lives by adding a backyard living space. And again, it attracted their family and their friends to their space. I know you can do the same. This is something I teach all the time, is I want you to start thinking about and conceptualizing your backyard space with the backyard living items that will attract you, that will attract your friends and your family into that space. Stop right now, and I want you to start thinking about, what are those backyard items that are gonna attract you and your tribe? Do you want a covered structure? Do you want to attach it to the house? Yes or no? Or do you want to have it freestanding? And then do you want it to have a full cover, or do you want it to be a pergola? Another thing I want you to think about is a fire feature. Now there's lots of different fire features that you could have. Do you want an outdoor kitchen? Yes or no? I would say for sure. You're probably thinking about it. It could be very simple, or it could be more grand. Now, there's a lot more to all of this. We're gonna go through that in the next video, but I wanna set the stage for you right now. What items do you want? That's what I want you to think about right now. Grab the family, maybe, sit at the dining table looking outside and start making a list of the items that you think you're going to want. Just take that time, please do that right now, or do it this evening. Make that list of the items that you think your family will love. Okay, so now that you have your list made, what I want you to do is take all of the items that you want, and I want you to go in and start finding some inspiration. So that's the next step. So it could be Pinterest, it could be house.com, it could be my website. I'll have a link below on our portfolio that has over 120 projects, from all the way from the concept or the before, all the way through to the finished construction. That's what I want you to do right now, is get inspiration. So go do it right now and pause, or do it tonight, but I have to have you do it because I really want to make sure you are progressing. So this whole series is to get you taking action. So please do that right now. Find that inspiration. Now, what's amazing as you look at your inspiration, so if you spent a good hour, it's probably a rabbit hole that you went down, didn't you? But what's amazing is that you will start to see that all of your inspiration starts to look pretty familiar. So go through it right now. Take the covered structure that you were thinking about doing and start looking at your inspiration board. What do you start to recognize? You probably start to see that a lot of them look the same. So as you look back to that inspiration and you see that covered structure, you start to realize what style that you're going for. And in fact, the style will probably be the same for the fireplace or the fire pit, or all of the different items that you chose. You'll start to identify your style. Now, we're going to talk about this in the future videos, but style is important to identify early on. You want to look at the architecture of your home, you want to either meld with the style of your home, or you want to own a different style. Now that's okay, but we'll talk about that more downstream. So now you have that inspiration, you have your style, you have the items that you're going to choose, but don't stop there. Please, let's keep this momentum going, because a lot of times people right here, they start to panic and they think, okay, this is too much money, this is too difficult, this is just going to be too hard, it's going to take too much time. Honestly, you might think, I don't know how to design my space. Well, I want to let you know right here that this next video, it's over here, this next video, I'm going to walk you through all of the steps to design. And we're going to do this together right now. So watch that video. Now, depending on when you're watching this, that video might not be released for a day or two, but it's on its way. I can't wait to do this so you can get busy living in your backyard space. Here we go.